This is James Spann. This is a Thursday evening look at the winter storm situation for Alabama tomorrow. We're live on Facebook and social media here at 5:30, and I thought we'd start with our Skycam at McFarland Park in Florence. If you're looking for a good snow cover, your better chance will be up here in the Tennessee Valley. This is right on the banks of the Tennessee River, and again, they could see up here between 2 and 4 inches of snow in the Tennessee Valley. Going to be interesting to watch this camera tomorrow. For a lot of you, however, to the south of the Tennessee Valley, you're going to see more sleet and rain, freezing rain, as opposed to snow. Keep in mind, when we say a winter storm, that doesn't necessarily mean snow. It could mean several things. So this afternoon, it feels pretty good. We've had sunshine today. We were up in the 40s earlier. Many spots are still in the 40s, which is good. We have 43 for Birmingham, Tuscaloosa 42, 41 degrees for Anniston. But notice how numbers are coming down. In fact, Gadsden's dropped down to 33, where the sky is still fair. These numbers will gradually come down, and most spots will be in the upper 20s or low 30s early tomorrow morning, which is not necessarily a good thing because this is the mess that is on the way. That's our winter storm we've talked about for days. The blue, that's snow. The pink, this is freezing rain and sleet. The green, that's all rain. Snowing in Little Rock, Fort Smith, Fayetteville, Arkansas. Snowing in Tulsa, Oklahoma City, Ardmore, Oklahoma. Dallas, Fort Worth, they had some snow earlier today. Rain down toward Houston. And again, that will be creeping into the western side of the state after midnight tonight. Now, there is a winter storm warning in effect for parts of North Alabama. The counties in pink on this map. The winter storm warning as far south as Lamar, Fayette, Walker, Jefferson, St. Clair, Calhoun, and Cleburne counties, and counties to the north. South of the winter storm warning, there is a winter weather advisory where there could be some temporary bridge icing tomorrow morning. Conditions there should really not be that bad, but there could be some icing as far south as York, Livingston, Demopolis, Prattville, Wetumpka, Auburn, and Opelika, the counties down here in blue. So here are the key messages for this thing tomorrow. We'll have the wintry mix after midnight tonight. That will lead to icy travel tomorrow morning. The bridges initially becoming icy, and again, for many of you, this will be more sleet and freezing rain than snow. But it doesn't matter. That's still going to create some icy travel. There could be some blacktop roads that have ice on them, but the main concern will be the bridges. During the day, temperatures will be slowly warming. We'll have a nose of warmer air a few thousand feet off the ground, and that should change everything to just plain old rain by mid to late morning through the afternoon. And temperatures should be above freezing by afternoon. Some spots could be above freezing by late morning or early afternoon. So we are hoping that will tend to ease the icing conditions on roads by late morning and tomorrow afternoon. So let's break it down hour by hour. This is where we stand now. Clouds thicken tonight, and again, the precipitation comes in late tonight after midnight. Notice at 4 a.m., we've already got freezing rain, ice, sleet, some snow, perhaps, in places like Birmingham, Cullman, Shelby County, Tuscaloosa, over toward Anniston and Gadsden. So this will begin very early in the morning, well before sunrise. So at 6 o'clock, notice the numbers. Birmingham down to 31 for Anniston and Gadsden, Cullman 29. Now remember, this is modeling. You've heard me say this before. I'll say it again. All models are wrong. Some are useful. Numbers could be different than this. This is just model output. The weather's going to do what it's going to do, but this is an idea of what might be happening. Sometimes with evaporative cooling, numbers can be a little colder than models suggest here. For example, Tuscaloosa showing 34. Tuscaloosa could be at freezing at 6 o'clock, but I think any icing problems here should be fairly temporary. The icing problems will likely continue through mid-morning for Birmingham and Anniston, but notice during the course of the day is that warm nose moves over us a few thousand feet off the ground. Temperatures gradually come up and everything changes to rain. This is 11 o'clock. Now, the exception could be the northeastern corner of the state. Gadsden, Leesburg, Center, Galesville, Cedar Bluff, up toward Fort Payne, Scottsboro. They could see some freezing rain and sleet here, and also parts of the Tennessee Valley, Huntsville and the Shoals, where they could see some snow. But again, by late morning, just a nuisance, cold rain. And we are hoping that will ease the icy conditions. And the one thing about us and what we do, we are trained in the atmosphere. We are not trained in forecasting road conditions. I have no specific knowledge of future road conditions. We can give you broad ideas, But the thing to do is to check the Algo Traffic website, algotraffic.com. That's the Alabama Department of Transportation. That gives you real-time traffic information that we don't have that you can certainly use. 3 o'clock, temperatures are above freezing, mid-30s for most, maybe some upper 30s over here in West Alabama. Just a cold nuisance rain at that point. And all of this will be ending tomorrow evening. This is 6 o'clock, and I think the rain should be out of here by probably 9 o'clock tomorrow night. Now, people are asking about Saturday morning. Where moisture lingers, we will see temperatures below freezing. This is Saturday morning at 6 o'clock. So there could be some black ice in spots early Saturday morning, so keep that in potential. First off, for snow. And again, this is the sexy part of this. Everybody wants to talk about snow, but winter storms often will have more sleet and freezing rain than snow. Having said that, there could be some snowflakes in Birmingham, maybe an inch. That's probably optimistic. I don't think it snows that much. Anniston, Gadsden, maybe an inch or two, possibly. But the really better chance of getting a couple of inches of snow here, 2 or 3 inches up in the Tennessee Valley. Again, the Shoals, Athens, Decatur, Huntsville, Madison, Scottsboro. I'm afraid there's just not going to be that much down here. In fact, we're seeing models trending upward with the ice accumulation potential. This is the ice potential, and you can see there might be a few spots with 1/10 of an inch of ice. Doesn't sound like much, but understand it doesn't take much ice, bridges, to create some big problems. So again, a messy, wintry mix tomorrow morning, then turning to a cold rain by late morning and tomorrow afternoon. Hopefully that will ease the icy travel to a pretty good degree. And then after that, we'll be dry for Sunday and on through next week. So here's the deal tonight. Lows dropping into the upper 20s and low 30s with a wintry mix after midnight. Tomorrow, a wintry mix in the morning, a lot of sleet and freezing rain, maybe a few snowflakes, changing to a cold rain tomorrow afternoon, the high 36. Saturday, clouds linger, and again, there could be some patchy black ice Saturday morning. Keep that in mind. We start the day Saturday morning at 29, the high Saturday 38, and maybe a few flurries early Saturday morning, but if that early Sunday, the high Sunday 43. And at this point next week, at least through Thursday, looking cold and dry, highs in the 40s, lows in the 20s. That's the situation. We'll be on the television side, ABC 3340 News at 6 o'clock in about 23 minutes. We'll see you then. Thanks for watching. You'll have a great evening and stay safe.